In 2010, Pension Denmark made our first direct investment in offshore wind by buying a 50% stake in the offshore wind park called Nysted, just south of Denmark. Since then, we have expanded our investments in wind farms and now have ownership shares in 12 wind farms in Europe and North America, with a total capacity of approximately 2,000 megawatts, actually sufficient to supply all the 600,000 members of Pension Denmark's pension scheme with green energy. We still find investment opportunities in offshore wind very attractive, especially in a financial environment characterized by very low yields on government bonds. So actually, as an investor, we have a fiduciary responsibility to identify alternative investments which can provide the members of our pension fund with more attractive returns than what we can get on government bonds. And many wind projects actually give us this opportunity to access assets with a stable return, with a very low correlation to the overall business cycles. So they have a very positive impact on the overall risk profile in our investment portfolio. I think you have very ambitious plans for expanding the offshore wind capacity in both UK, in Germany and other countries. And in all cases, they need private investors on board. So for the next, let's say, 5 to 7 years, we see a very attractive window of opportunity in the northwestern part of Europe in offshore wind. Until now, we have only made renewable energy investments in Europe and North America, and have long looked for a way to get an exposure to the growth economies in emerging markets. Because of that, we have recently established or co-established the Danish Climate Investment Fund, which is a joint venture between the Danish government and a number of pension funds, with the aim to make direct investments, climate-related investments in emerging markets. We have just finalized our first investment, which is an investment in the large Lake Turkana wind farm in Kenya, which with more than 360 Vestas turbines will become the largest wind farm in Africa. And the joint venture between government and the pension funds actually constitutes a new form of blended finance vehicles, which can reduce the risk from our point of view, but give leverage to the government's involvement in these type of investments.